Surviving an earthquake requires meticulous preparation, swift actions during the quake, and thoughtful responses afterward. Here's a detailed guide to enhance your survival readiness. Preparation for an earthquake. Build an earthquake survival kit. Include essentials such as water, 1 gallon per person per day, non-perishable food, enough for at least 3 days, first aid supplies with medications, flashlight, extra batteries, multi-tool, blankets, sturdy shoes, and personal hygiene items. Customize the kit for specific needs like infant formula or pet supplies. Secure your home. Anchor heavy furniture and appliances to walls or floors using brackets or straps to prevent them from tipping over during shaking. Identify and mitigate hazards such as hanging mirrors or heavy objects over beds that could cause injuries. Plan and practice. Develop a family emergency plan that includes communication strategies and meeting points. Conduct regular drills to practice drop, cover, and hold on procedures with household members to ensure everyone knows what to do. Actions during the earthquake. Drop, cover, and hold on. When shaking begins, drop to your hands and knees to prevent being knocked over. Take cover under a sturdy piece of furniture such as a table or desk, and hold on until the shaking stops. If no cover is available, protect your head and neck with your arms, and seek shelter against an interior wall away from windows, glass, or exterior doors. Stay indoors. Avoid running outside during shaking, as most injuries occur due to falling debris and glass. If you are outdoors, move to an open area away from buildings, trees, streetlights, and utility wires that may fall. Post-earthquake survival strategies. Assess injuries and safety. After the shaking stops, check yourself and others for injuries. Administer first aid as necessary, prioritizing life-threatening injuries. Survey your immediate environment for hazards such as broken glass, structural damage, or gas leaks. If you detect gas, turn off the main valve and evacuate the area immediately. Secure shelter. If your home is unsafe, evacuate to an emergency shelter or a designated safe location identified in your family emergency plan. Exercise caution when re-entering buildings, as aftershocks can cause further damage. Use resources wisely. Utilize supplies from your earthquake survival kit judiciously, rationing food and water until emergency services arrive or normal utilities are restored. Stay informed about the situation by listening to a battery-powered radio or emergency broadcast for updates from local authorities. Effective communication for rescue. Signal for help. If trapped, use a whistle, flashlight, or tap rhythmically on pipes or walls to signal your location to rescuers. Refrain from shouting to avoid inhaling dangerous amounts of dust or debris. Stay informed. Keep communication devices charged and ready. Listen attentively for emergency instructions and updates from local authorities using battery-powered radios, smartphones, or other portable devices. Psychological and emotional considerations. Maintain calmness and reassurance. Surviving an earthquake can be traumatic, particularly for children and elderly individuals. Provide comfort and support, focusing on practical tasks to maintain a sense of control. Prepare for aftershocks. Expect aftershocks, which can occur immediately or days after the initial quake. Be prepared to take cover quickly and reassess safety measures as necessary. Surviving an earthquake demands meticulous preparation, swift and decisive actions during the quake, and thoughtful responses afterward. By understanding and implementing these detailed strategies, you can significantly enhance your chances of survival and aid others in need. Prioritize safety, remain composed under pressure, and be ready to act decisively in the face of an earthquake emergency. With thorough preparation and readiness, you can mitigate risks and bolster resilience against this natural disaster, ensuring safety for yourself and those around you. Surviving a hurricane demands meticulous preparation, decisive actions during the storm, and thoughtful responses afterward. Here's a comprehensive guide to help you enhance your survival readiness. Preparation for a hurricane. Build a hurricane survival kit *. Assemble essentials such as water, 1 gallon per person per day, non-perishable food, enough for at least 3 days, first aid supplies, including medications, flashlight with extra batteries, multi-tool, blankets, sturdy shoes, and personal hygiene items. Customize the kit for specific needs such as infant formula or pet supplies. Secure your home. Inspect and reinforce your home structure well in advance of hurricane season. Ensure your roof, windows, and doors are in good condition. Trim trees and shrubs to reduce potential debris. Consider installing storm shutters or boarding up windows. Secure or bring indoors any outdoor items that could become projectiles in high winds. Develop an evacuation plan. Identify your evacuation routes and nearby shelters. Plan ahead for where you will go if ordered to evacuate, considering the safety of family members and pets. Keep important documents, such as insurance policies and identification, in a waterproof container. Actions during the hurricane. Stay informed. Monitor weather forecasts and official updates from local authorities. Listen to a battery-powered radio or NOAA weather radio for emergency alerts and instructions. Follow evacuation orders promptly if issued. Evacuate if necessary. If authorities issue an evacuation order for your area, do not hesitate to leave. Follow designated evacuation routes and take your hurricane survival kit, medications, and important documents with you. Inform family and friends of your whereabouts. Shelter indoors. If staying home during the hurricane, move to a safe room away from windows, such as a basement, interior hallway, or bathroom. Stay on the lowest floor possible, away from flood-prone areas. Use mattresses, blankets, or sturdy furniture to protect against flying debris if necessary. Post-hurricane survival strategies. Assess damage and safety. After the hurricane passes, remain indoors until authorities declare it safe to go outside. Check yourself and others for injuries and administer first aid as needed. Avoid floodwaters, which may be contaminated or electrically charged. Secure temporary shelter. If your home is damaged or unsafe, seek shelter in a designated evacuation center or with friends and family outside the affected area. Use caution when returning home, as hazards like downed power lines and weakened structures may still pose risks. Use resources wisely. Manage resources from your hurricane survival kit carefully, rationing food and water until services are restored. Listen to local authorities via radio or official channels for updates on road conditions, curfews, and the availability of essential services like water and electricity. Psychological and emotional considerations. Stay calm and support others. Coping with the aftermath of a hurricane can be stressful and emotional, especially for children and elderly individuals. Provide reassurance and emotional support to family members and neighbors. Encourage practical tasks to maintain a sense of control and normalcy. Prepare for recovery efforts. Be prepared for post-hurricane challenges such as extended power outages, limited access to supplies, and cleanup efforts. Work together with neighbors and community members to share resources and support each other during recovery. Surviving a hurricane requires thorough preparation, swift actions during the storm, and thoughtful responses afterward. By understanding and implementing these detailed strategies, you can significantly enhance your chances of survival and support others in need. Prioritize safety, stay informed through official channels, and remain resilient in the face of adversity. With careful planning and readiness, you can mitigate risks and ensure the safety and well-being of yourself and your community during and after a hurricane.